I'm Major 7th with the New Old Heads, and this is episode 485. This week, we had a discussion on Jermaine Dupri defending himself for keeping publishing on Kriss Kross Records, Akademiks being number one on Complex's hip-hop media list, and the best hip-hop producer every year since 1979, and more. Support us and get the 2-hour uncut episode by becoming a $5 Patreon or YouTube member. And make sure you click the bell and turn on notifications. We'll see you in the comments. Peace. You're now tuned in to the New Old Heads podcast. I am Major 7th. The brothers, as always, are in the building. Starting off with my man, Jay Moore. How are you, good sir?
Doing well. You know, another week, you know, another couple dollars to put away, you know.
Right there, man. Get to that paper.
Got to.
At all times. My man, Lonegevity. Hey, buddy.
Howdy.
Good to see you.
You too.
Yeah, man. I'm happy.
Back again.
My man, DJ Jay Diff. What's happening, man?
Salutations.
Everything good?
Yes, sir. Everything is copacetic.
Sure? You need anything?
$1 million.
Yeah. Couple.
It'll be nice. Would you split it with me?
No, you have to get your own.
I feel you.
You know, it's
Man, I got a whole family, so I feel that.
you know, it's bad. It's like one time when, you know, things weren't going well, and
Yeah.
I actually had a dream that I won $2,700 on a scratch off, and I was like, man, that's messed up. I'm dreaming about just winning $2,700, but
Hey,
you know, at the time, I was just a little disappointed when I woke up because I didn't have $2,700.
that $2,700 used for something. You hear
I
me?
mean, it ain't life changing, but I definitely would welcome
It can be applied to something.
I decided to play a scratch off. Just had an extra buck, just kind of sitting there, and I won $10. Could have told me that I didn't. I wasn't blessed and highly favored by winning that $10.
Shout out to the champ in the building as well. Grown man champ. How are you, sir? Well, you can't speak, so never mind. Wait. Yeah, he's mic'd up. My bad.
I'm doing good. Happy birthday, Sean.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Indeed.
Appreciate it.
Year older, year wiser.
Year older, year wiser.
You should always hope for that, you know.
A day wiser than yesterday.
Legendary hip-hop producer Jermaine Dupri has recently been the talk of the town on social media for his comments about his iconic group, Kriss Kross. Now, he was on an interview with the Earn Your Leisure podcast, and they started asking him about royalties and things of that nature. So let's watch this video, and then I got a question.
I wrote everything on the album and produced everything on the album. So therefore, you know, that's 100%. I'm like, therefore, I get 100% of every piece of the pie that's coming when it's publishing, right? So that's what I'm saying. So soon as Kriss Kross sold 2 million, it was $1 million at my door. The comments in this about this is crazy. I seen people saying I took advantage of the Krisses. I seen people saying I finessed them. I seen people calling me a predator. Man, I seen people say you should blame the parents for letting me do what I did to the Krisses. And the shit just keeps going on and on and on, right?
So they were really on his head in the comments. And you could see he was getting a little emotional when, you know, about some of that stuff that people have been saying. So we were all outside and we know what it was like when their story and how everything started. But the question I would pose would be, what does the comment section tell us about the world we live in today in comparison to over 26 years ago when Kriss Kross first started?
It tells me.
Well, first of all, JD is in the right.
100%.
So let's get that out of the
Oh
way.
yeah, I'm with him on it.
Yeah,
I'm with him.
He is the writer of that. There's
Yeah.
two sides. There's the writer side, and then there's the recording side. Kriss Kross definitely probably got paid for the master recording piece. JD wrote everything. That's what
He's entitled to that.
That's what he's entitled to. But anyways, continue.
Go ahead, Jay.
I just want to make sure that was clear.
No, you good.
No, it just says that a lot of people do not like Jermaine Dupri on a personal level. You know, because when he explains it, hey, I wrote all of the songs, and I think we all knew that. At least I did.
I knew that too.
When Kriss Kross is out,
Especially the first one.
and then he produces everything. So yes, he's going to get a lion's share of the money. Like, if not, I mean, they might get mechanicals for performance, and that's why honestly, this for all artists out there, that's why you got to get a show together and get out here on the road. Because if you're expecting money to come back to you from just record sales. That's honestly not how it works. And until you go really, really into the red, or unless you had, into the black, or if you're somebody that's able to, negotiate like Michael Jackson at one point did, or even his sister Janet Jackson when she moved from, I can't remember where the first couple albums were, but then went over to Virgin Records, so there was always a situation to where like, unless you like the people who are, the unsung, and there's like, and then we looked at our money and didn't realize we didn't have any money. It's like, well, either you were stolen from through your initial deal, or you didn't get out on the road and make it happen, or they were stealing from you all, in a 360 way before 360 happened. But, people just by and large are showing their ignorance as far as how the music industry moves. And they're also just showing their, what he may have done to engender a certain level of hatred, and people not effing with him. But there's a lot of people out there, like, whether it be, I don't know, people, there are people who have other producers at the top of their producer Mount Rushmore, or just the fact that, he had and fumbled Janet Jackson is enough for some people to hate and to come out and say, stuff about his business when he's honestly he's done nothing wrong.
Yeah, this is just the music business in a nutshell at the end of the day. I mean, I think more people are concerned about the optics and what it looks like versus just hating JD, because a lot of these people don't even know who JD is. I guarantee you that are talking about him. They're not familiar with him like that, especially younger cats. But the optics of it looks like, okay, you had this platinum group, Kriss Kross, who's touring, who's in Michael Jackson videos. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think they might even went on tour with Michael Jackson at one point in time. I don't know. But anyway, he pretty much broke it down to how the money was worked. And this even goes without being said that, like Lone said, if you're writing everything, you're going to be the owner of those said assets. Now, when Jump came out, the single, it was gold in a week.
Facts.
It was platinum within a month. JD hadn't seen no money off of them at all, but they were making money. Then he talked about how they had the a licensing deal and a merchandising deal. They had millions upon millions of dollars, those two individuals, before JD got that $1 million. And then he still wasn't getting the residuals from when they were on tour, or, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing any of that. So, of course, now he still owns it, and he got paid off of that and whatever albums he wrote for, not even just Kriss Kross. That's how it's supposed to go. If I'm writing and I'm producing, then I get those credits. You get the credits for when you go out on the road and you're performing, whatever else you're doing, whatever side missions you're doing, or if you decide I want to put my pen to work on this one, let me get a couple songs on this album, then you get paid for that. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people learn this before or after they've already signed these deals. But he also made a point too that he asked both the Krisses when he met them at the mall, just on a humble, just said they pretty much look like stars, asked them what they did. They said nothing. So he just took their image and made them rappers and created millionaires out of them on just a random day at the mall. So, I mean, you can't really be upset about that.
Kind of predating the way they were putting these boy bands together at the end of the millennium.
Yeah, absolutely.
Facts.
And it's like he also spoke on that there weren't a lot of people trying to be in rap groups in Atlanta at the time. So he kind of put that in motion as far as creating Kriss Kross and, writing all their songs and kind of turning the tides in Atlanta, so to speak. So, I mean, I honestly feel like he's due what he's receiving. I already know he's still getting money to this day from the situation, which granted, that's what he's supposed to be doing. If I know one of the Chris's actually, Chris Kelly passed away some years ago, but if the other Chris is still alive, if he were out, you know what I'm saying, he can still use Kriss Kross in his likeness and get paid off of it if that's something he wants to do. Yeah. But that's kind of where the buck stops as far as that's concerned. I mean, that's just the music business.
What you think, Lone? I know you broke everything down at first.
Well, I think I want to be a little bit more clear too. So like the way that I like to kind of like break this down for artists is like you always get paid two ways if you're the writer. You get paid for your songwriting, your publishing. That's collected by those agencies. And then if you make your own songs out of that, like you record your own songs, then you get paid for that actual recording of it. Mm-hmm. JD wrote the songs, so he owns all of that. Mm-hmm. Whoever performs and records those songs, that's where that other percentage is split from. So what JD's referencing is the publishing, is the songwriting. Mm-hmm. Kriss Kross doesn't see none of that. Anytime something gets played on the radio, JD gets all that money, because in the United States of America, they don't pay you unless you have
ownership and writing,
songwriting credit or songwriting publishing. So Kriss Kross should, in their deal, they should get paid when something is streamed. They should get some percentage of that. They should also, when they go on tour, whatever deal they have with that, whatever merchandise they have with that, those are technically mechanicals, I think, essentially the physical nature of it. So like all that is tied into that side of the deal. But when it comes down to simply the half that is recorded to what is written, JD's, it's all his. Yeah. And I think that's the part that sometimes get lost is the music industry is extremely complicated when it comes to all this stuff. And that's why I think he kind of looked a little bit bewildered when he was like he's like, I'm getting dragged into comments for some stuff that is like, you guys don't even understand what's going on. Yeah. So that's, so comment sections, I feel like everybody feels like they understand the music industry.
Or anything.
Yeah, but especially this, like it's very complicated. This is not a situation where he's taking advantage of some, these. Kriss Kross is not owed writing credits.
There you go.
It's just not what it is.
Nothing.
No, it's just what it is. Now a separate conversation could be had for the other portion of that, depending on what that master recording contract looked like, right? But when it comes to writing the music, no, that's just what it is.
So, I told you he was 17 when he signed them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he had already had a group out before them.
Soap Times Leather.
Yeah. Yeah. He said he made $50,000 off of them.
And he
pretty much used that money to kind of spearhead getting Kriss Kross on. So he worked with somebody that helped him with the Silk Times Leather project, who created their Rough House. He created Rough House and signed Kriss Kross to that. So, yeah. 17 years old, man.
And he said he didn't get a dime off them getting signed.
No, he didn't get nothing.
He said they weren't signed. It wasn't even So Def yet. It hadn't been made.
It was Rough House.
Right. But he was like, no, I ain't get nothing. He said they got signed, whatever they signed to.
And I'm watching the success, and I'm still sitting back here like, okay.
Yep.
I'm going to eat here eventually, but I'm not eating nothing right now. But once they seen how popular that song was, when he said it made $2 million, they just sent him $1 million because they seen the power or the popularity of the song. And so he was able to pretty much come up off of that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a success story to me. Yeah. That doesn't sound like he did nobody wrong.
No.
He made 2 millionaires.
Listen,
out of kids in the mall.
If I was 14, 15 years old and I happened to be in a mall and some dude was like, hey, you and your homeboy, y'all look like rappers. I'm going to write for y'all. I'm going to put y'all out. I would have took that same deal. You know what I'm saying? At 14 years old,
too, yeah.
I don't even rap. I don't have anything that, you know what I'm saying, that I can say I have talent for as far as that's concerned.
So you're going to do all of this stuff for me and I'm going to learn in the process? Bet.
And made them millionaires.
Ain't no kid turning that down.
No.
Yeah. But, at the same time, no kid, for a lot of people, no adult is turning that down.
Nah.
You're also talking about a situation where, hey, the music industry for artists, it's set up to make you famous and somebody else rich.
Somebody had posted a Mount Rushmore of artists on Motown. So it had Smokey Robinson, Stevie Wonder, Marvin Gaye, and Diana Ross on there, right? And somebody was like, you got to take Smokey off. I'm like, there's no way that you could have a Mount Rushmore of Motown with Smokey Robinson missing from it.
Yeah.
But that was want to replace him with like Michael Jackson or something.
No.
Nah.
Mike's more successful outside of Motown than he was at Motown, I think.
Yeah.
So
had to be individual.
David Ruffin.
David Ruffin. Nah, you got to put Otis.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Y'all stay playing with Otis.
But nah, man, you can't really, when it comes to Motown, you can't play on Smokey Robinson's name.
Because Smokey wrote My Girl. So come on now.
And you can't do groups, right?
I mean, if you can't do groups,
But even still,
like
No, Smokey Stan. I'm with you on that.
Smokey's
Smokey Stan. I'm with you.
situation is solidified.
Yeah.
I think
wouldn't
if
move
anything, he would be the first one.
Smokey
on
and
there.
Stevie is like you can't take. You come on,
Like
now.
Smokey's head is the one that's the furthest on the. I think that's how you do it, left or right.
probably Diana Ross on the chopping block.
She was
right?
that's
On the
who
chopping
I
block?
would say.
Between
She wrote
her,
a lot of songs
between
too.
Stevie, Marvin
She-
Gaye, and
she
Smokey
wrote-
Robinson.
Yeah, she wrote songs too. But
I know, but
Yeah.
I mean,
I
If
don't-
there was
can't
one, if
see.
there was one to be on the
That's
block,
what I mean, if
I'm
there
with
is.
you. I'm
yeah,
with
it
you.
would have to be her.
but I
No.
think those are a solid 4. you know?
Honestly, yeah. You
Damn, but
know,
who will replace her?
Nobody.
no, I mean,
Aretha Franklin, was she on
no. You know,
Was she on Motown?
I gotta go. I'd have to.
I don't think so.
I don't
no,
think
no,
so.
she wasn't on.
I don't think so though.
Rick James.
Rick
Nah.
James?
Nah. See, you playing now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, Rick
Rick James had a run.
He
on
actually
Motown.
held Motown afloat now.
Exactly.
What about Clyde Stubblefield?
No.
If they're putting
Music.
Clyde.
performing musicians, yeah.
Clyde's still getting sampled now.
Yeah, you have to put,
So-
or you'd have to put, was it the Funk Brothers and the
Now the
corporation?
Funk Brothers, yeah,
Then you have to put in songwriters, the corporation, and
that's a solid 3 though. That 3, you can't
Honestly, I
move. You
think
can't
that-
move the 3. I will
honestly,
say that
that's a
You
solid
can't.
4.
No, it is.
For
Yeah.
I don't think
That-
I'd move anybody.
Diana Ross, a whole legend. So
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
I'm impressed by Diana Ross because, like, she was born a poor black child in Detroit, and now she has like basically a whole white family.
That's how you measure success.
I tell you, boy, I saw her on some award show with her whole family. I said, boy, ain't America something?
That's how you know she's successful.
It's messed up, ain't it?
I ain't gonna put no smut on her name, but
No.
I've heard stories about Diana Ross, early Diana
Be
Ross.
careful now.
That's why I said I ain't gonna mention it because I don't. This is allegedly, and I'm not the one to gossip
I mean,
like that.
some of them are pretty obvious, like, because that one daughter is definitely Berry Gordy's.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it alone.
All right, because we
All right.
What about you? Put Barry Gordy on the
I mean, he started
he
those
started
situations.
everything. So if you want to, I'm not mad if you put. I just ain't moving Smokey and Stevie and
Nah,
Marvin.
you can't.
Can't move them.
You dinner got to put Joe Jackson on there. If anybody.
wow. It'd be Joe Jackson, Barry Gordy.
I hate him. Who's the other two?
I don't
David
know.
Ruffin.
Nah, you get. Oh, I see what you're
David
trying
Ruffin
to do.
Yeah.
and I'd just throw Jermaine on there just for the fun of it.
Damn, Jermaine.
Because Jermaine was loyal.
Yeah, Jermaine
He was
stuck
loyal.
around when his brothers went off to do their thing, and Jermaine's just sitting there like,
He loved Hazel.
he's like, I got some stuff that I like to do
Lionel
too.
Richie.
Lionel.
Lionel Richie had heat though.
I
He
ain't
wasn't on
I ain't
Motown though, was he?
Was he
Yes,
The Commodores were on
the
Motown?
Commodores
Yeah,
and Lionel Richie
I
as
will-
a
hey.
I ain't
as
gonna
a
play with Lionel Richie.
Okay,
so
artist.
so that
Lionel might still be on Motown.
so that is a good entry because he wrote a lot of songs.
Facts.
When we talk about people writing music, yeah, that
And his run
Yeah.
went through the 70s all the way through. Like he still had some slaps, late 80s going into the 90s.
did. He did.
Come on. I mean, Dancing on the Ceiling is a little cringe now,
It
but
is.
at the time we messed with it.
I liked All Night Long though.
And I
That
think
was a
everybody
jam.
loves All Night Long.
Yeah.
You know all night long.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The only cringe song to me was really
The one where he was a teacher.
yeah, where he
Hello?
was teaching the blind chick that would molded his face.
Yeah. Now, mind you, the song
yo, that
good,
description
but
is
the
crazy.
video, quite honestly, it was like they need to get some paperwork on Lionel.
Yeah, that was cringy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It even made you feel weird listening to it even after seeing that video.
It was like, first of all, that's a student Lionel.
Yeah. You're the teacher. You're the professor.
You calling a house, you don't know.
You know,
who it
back
is.
then,
That's a student Lionel
back
is
then
crazy.
it might have been high school. Straight up, man. Shit was weird.
Yeah, the
Back in the
80s,
day.
it's like people, it's like they knew, but it was like, it's entertainment.
It's all right.
Y'all tripping, man. Let's go to this.
What label were the Escorts on?
I'm not even hip. Probably on that street track.
That's the name.
The Escorts.
They got some fire records. It's
Oh,
yeah. That's that Dilla record, I Can't Stand to See You Cry, is an Escorts record.
Okay.
Oh, good call. Loan me in the crates.
But yeah, that was pretty fire. What about the Dells? Who were
The
the
Dells?
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 No, they weren't on
No,
Motown.
no.
I
That's
know they
not-
weren't on Motown, but
I can't name
I'm
the
not
label. I ain't
sure.
gonna hold you. That's a Google right there.
I
Del-
didn't know.
Delphonics.
the Delphonics.
Yeah.
Blue
I didn't know
Magic.
the
Now,
I didn't know
that's
the
a
Shot
group.
Lights. I didn't know that Freddie Gibbs' dad was in the Shy-Lights, and he just passed
Rest
away.
in peace to his
actually.
pops too. Yeah, he just.
I
passed.
had no idea that his dad was in the Shy-Lights.
Yeah. So DJ Akademiks is number one, and that is not good at all. So Akademiks suggested that Drake reached out to him to congratulate him on landing the top spot on the 2026 edition of Complex's Hip Hop Media Power Rankings. So I guess on live he was like, "Shout out to my boy Drake," or whatever. Dick
We
riding.
still ain't pulled up on it.
At all. But there's a video from the homie Read My Soul on YouTube where he kind of breaks down what this list actually means. So let's watch that and then we can discuss.
As I'm scrolling down the list, it kind of upsetted me a little bit, but then I remembered it's Complex. I don't really care that much, but they had DJ Akademiks as number one. They had Neon on the list. There was no Screwface. There was no Justin, no Reactors. All the people they had on the list were people who had connections. Hip hop, where we at right now, is nothing but beef and bullshit. Nothing is cutting through the mainstream unless it's attached to beef and bullshit. I've done the numbers. I try to make a video about just newer artists, or Kembe X or whoever, right? I try to make Fergie Baby. I try to make a video about the music that I'm listening to that isn't attached to Kendrick, or that isn't attached to Drake, that isn't attached to Cole, and them videos be dying. And then I look at the landscape. I look at all the other reactors. I'll be looking. I'm like, yo, nobody's telling you about nothing new. Nobody's talking about hip hop. Everybody's just talking about drama and BS all day. It makes sense that the person that promotes the most beef and bullshit in hip-hop is the number one, because numbers don't lie. Who's right after him? Joe Budden. Beef and bullshit. That's what Joe Budden is known for. His whole cast arguing about podding, who's not on the pod, Rory and Mal, his connections. This song it's always about beef and bullshit.
Yeah, I actually commented on this video from him. I said I could talk about this for hours.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about Reed's assessment of the Complex list?
Look, being my age at this point, because I'm someone's going to just say, "Shut your old ass up."
Yeah.
As far as Akademiks is concerned, it's just completely out of my demographic. I don't even know how to watch Akademiks. Is it on Twitch with the rest of everybody else?
I think.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So it's like
Or
this,
Kick.
this doesn't
One of them. Yeah.
hit my radar at all. I mean, so I was surprised. I knew he'd be on the list. I didn't know he'd be number one.
Apparently they based it off being who is the most viral.
The most viral.
That was like the metric,
Okay.
which is okay. Or the most potential to go, their content to go viral, I guess. I don't know.
Now I am a fan of Joe Budden.
Sure.
So
Yeah, I fool with Joe.
I'm thinking, okay, just based off the fact that he can pull off doing a 3-hour show twice a week and people are engaged in it and through audio and video, and his Patreon is popping. He let some of those numbers leak out, unfortunately or fortunately for him, whatever. So I'm in my mind, that's number one, because Akademiks, because it doesn't even register to me. I'm like, all right, well, maybe there's just a pocket of this hip hop, media, landscape that I just don't have a concept of because I'm not engaged in that, so I don't want to say, because I don't want to even say that even Joe Budden is what you would call beef and bullshit.
That's what I was going to say.
That's what I would say for, and maybe this is why I don't really engage with his content. Okay, that's what I would say for Akademiks, but I don't think that's fair to put on Joe Budden, even though they joke with Mark Lamont Hill about him seriousing things out so many times. But when there is something even outside of hip hop that needs to be discussed, they have people, they actually have a diverse enough crew there through, whatever rebuilding and reshaping of the show they've done in the last couple of years, that can talk about things that is actually engaging enough for me to care. Because there are a lot of podcasts that I started with and I couldn't hold on, because even if they were only an hour, I listened to the majority of Joe Budden's show because it is interesting, it's funny, it's insightful. Sometimes it's just a little reckless, but honestly not as reckless as what I've from what I've seen from Akademiks.
I don't agree with when he said Joe was even close to Akademiks.
Yeah, I didn't agree with that at all.
Part.
Yeah,
because I've watched enough of theirs to know that there's enough meat and potatoes there before you they, get to arguing or doing, him responding to someone or something like that. That's going to happen in the course of a 3-hour show, I believe. But it's not based off that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they still talk about topics and move around the room.
They still talk. They still put me on music that I would.
I thought that was a little too close to be second, or however he said that. That's my only gripe.
I feel you, but I think there's some truth to it behind some of the things that they talk about. I think that's what he's most likely alluding to versus the show itself just being beef and bullshit. It's like, okay, so when we pick topics, we try not to pick something that's on like a no jumper type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Whereas Joe Budden will talk about something that like a no jumper would talk about, things of that nature, which would be considered bullshit, essentially.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? He does have some substance in the conversations that they have, but Joe Budden is one of those people that definitely goes viral, and he definitely touches on the soap operas that go on inside the industry. So I think that's more so what he was talking about. Akademiks is 100% soap opera. You know what I'm saying? That's what he thrives on. He's trying
Gossip.
to, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to so-called out people. What was the last thing he did when he talked about Lil Baby paying him to review things and say nice things about his records?
That was super corny.
And now y'all gonna have to send me money so I don't say it. Shit like that. Like he thrives off of that.
Yeah.
I mean that's what his brand is. Then you got people like Neon and Aiden Ross. They thrive on the same type organisms that Akademiks does. So like I understand why he said Joe Budden, because Joe Budden definitely has had viral moments off of that type of content. And he's like, when we talk about the #1 hip hop podcast out there, you would have to say Joe Budden.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? He has the best deal, probably gets the best numbers and things of that nature. So I 100% agree with that part on him. But like, it's weird because in the hip hop landscape of things, the cream is supposed to rise to the top. But right now we're getting all the spoiled milk. So it doesn't feel fair to people that actually represent the culture the correct way and try not to be like a Love and Hip Hop type. I mean, Joe Budden was on Love and Hip Hop. That's another thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's trash.
Well, let's also not forget that what was Complex's podcast that had Akademiks
Exactly.
and Joe
And
Budden?
Joe Budden.
So
Yeah.
1 and 2. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like,
Everyday struggle.
Everyday struggle.
And did he say, because I looked at the list briefly, and I tried to pick out people I actually recognize, but did he say Company Man wasn't on there?
No,
Correct.
he's not.
Justin wasn't on there. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. None of the people that represent the culture, I would say
generally
the correct
speaking.
way, the correct way, none of them were mentioned.
A lot of this is just a big industry circle jerk, if we're going to be real.
Absolutely.
Even if as we're looking at it here, it's like Rob Markman's 35. Shouts to Rob. He's on the YouTube space, but he's also in the industry, right?
Yeah.
He's on here because he's got those industry ties. you
Yeah.
know? And he's been, maybe in the last couple years, he's been really kind of thriving on his YouTube channel, but it wasn't really until the Kendrick Drake stuff that he really started emerging.
popped off, yeah.
and started like actually doing YouTube. Like he's really kind of fresh from that perspective. But I would say he's a good person. I'm Dante. I think I like some of his stuff, but I don't know if he really make Alfonso Pierre. I don't know who this is. Pitchfork. Lot Radio, like I'm not hip, so I can't really speak on
No diss
him.
to any of those, but
it might be
none of
good.
these three people should be on before Company Man.
Nah, I'll give you that.
Elliot Wilson, 32, and it's like, okay, maybe historically, but what has Elliot Wilson done in the last year?
No, Elliot Wilson is strictly off like history, who
You know-
he is.
you know
That's what
I
that
mean?
is. Yeah.
So underground sound, not even hip. Gonna have to check out whatever this is. Underground rap. DJ Head and Gina Views. Apparently they have the effective immediately. I'm not sure what that is.
I feel like I've seen that one.
I'm not hip, but I know who DJ Head is.
Yeah.
I don't know Gina Views though.
Yeah, I'll have to read through this too.
Yeah.
Arshawn Jawade. I did check his stuff out. He's got Kids Takeover, a YouTube channel, Kid Mero.
Shout out to Kid Merrill.
Yeah.
The Art of Dialogue is 27.
I like art.
Jim Jones is on there, which is interesting. For
Yeah,
his-
That's cap.
He literally just started.
Yeah, that's cap right there.
So you got Jim Jones on there and Torre is not on there.
Cap.
Justin's not on there.
Cap.
yeah, Curtis King's not on
Curtis
there.
King's
Cap.
not on there. Yeah.
Nori's number 25, which seems a little high.
That seems a little low.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Like high on the list.
Yeah, I was like, how are you? Nori's been doing these things for a minute, and you're just one place behind Jim Jones.
And then Shannon Sharp is above him at 24. Shannon Sharp doesn't belong on here.
No.
Trap Lore Ross, I've heard the name, but I don't
I've heard that
true
name.
crime hip hop documentaries. You know,
Yeah, I've heard of them.
Lauren LaRosa.
Yeah, no.
I've heard
Grouping everything in hip hop is just mad strange to me too.
Yeah.
Like everything is not hip hop.
Nardwar's 21. Like Nardwar doesn't.
He doesn't
belong.
even have a podcast.
Yeah, Nadeska.
Oh, she was from Everyday Struggle.
Rap Review, yeah. The Neon, which again, he's just a person. Gillian Wallow. I would say Gillian Wallow belong on there somewhere.
Yeah.
Bootleg Kev belongs on there.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Facts.
This John Carmanica and I don't know. It's the Popcast guys from New York Times. They don't belong on here.
No.
They do cover hip hop sometimes, but they don't belong on this list. I mean, granted, this is a virality list, so sure they have that. You know, but then Cameron 15, sure. Cameron's been doing it. The thing is, it is what it is.
I don't even like
more
that show.
of a sports show.
Yeah, there should be Cameron and Mace if you're going to do
I don't
that.
even like that show, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at Cam.
I feel like it belongs on there somewhere. Maybe
I'm not mad at Cam.
Fraser Tharp. I'm not hip. He's a writer for GQ, so apparently he's more so a writer.
That's who wrote Jay-Z.
Ah, okay.
He's done Jay-Z. He's done Beyonce.
I didn't know that.
He's done a lot of people in his interviews, but these are not podcast based.
Well, this isn't necessarily.
It's just
media.
Okay, never mind.
Big Bank Perspectives with Big Bank. I'm not hip at all.
I'm hip to Big Bank. That's the dude that did the interview with
6ix9ine. Was it 6ix9ine?
No, with Young Thug when he got out. The one where he's whoop-de-doo, that interview.
He from Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kai Sinet's still on here. Hasn't even. This is
He
just
hasn't done
stupid.
that in 8 months.
On the Radar is on here, and all it is like what On the
Freestyle
Radar does
session.
is just freestyles. I mean, but that's not really. Would you consider that media? I mean, I guess kind of.
Yeah.
I guess how they package it or something.
You know, Black Boy Max, who's a streamer, and then Ebro. You know, which I hate
way
Ebro.
too high.
I think
Is Vlad not on there?
Ebro is number 9. I'll be honest. I know I said this maybe right when they left Hot 97. And I was like, if they pivot and they do this, they do these things, they're going to be right in where they need to be. Everything that they've been on in like the last 2-3 weeks, like they are killing it right now.
Yeah. I said the exact same thing.
They're doing a great job right now. So I'll probably put them a little bit higher. I don't know who Kirko is.
I'm sleep on Kirko.
Hip Hop News on Twitter, I guess. Rory and Mal are 7, which okay, I guess they belong on there somewhere.
They do, but not at 7.
Fantano is 6. I don't think he really belongs on here like this because I mean, don't get me wrong, he talks about hip hop, but he's very adjacent. You know, he's a music person. Charlemagne, I feel like you should just put the Breakfast Club on here.
Yeah.
True.
Jadakiss and Fat Joe seems really high at number 4.
That's extremely high.
Like it seems
that's extremely high,
really high. And then Vlad number 3, Bud number 2, and Akademiks number 1. And I just, you know,
man, that is very interesting, man.
Yeah, none of this is. I have a problem when it's just like hip hop media.
Yeah, but
this is just
in my mind. I'm like, where's Beehive?
There's a lot of misses, man.
You know, I'm
Justin not being on here is crazy.
Yeah,
though.
that's weird.
Well, I guess they do say shit float, so I guess it rather than the cream rising to the top, the turd did.
Yeah.
So
you know, but it's some of those people. I'm like, I mean, like I said, I don't expect to know everybody in the space, but some of these names, I'm like, oh, okay,
well, it'll give me something to, I guess, try to do my due diligence. Maybe I'm missing out on something.
So I have some names here.
Okay.
So the Let Me Ask You This podcast is Kweli and Tefpo.
Okay.
That's new, but
Brand
honestly,
new, right? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Company man. But he also has Culture United. Also has the Third Verse podcast. Justin should absolutely be on this list.
Agreed.
And he was a writer before all of this.
Thank you.
Rap Latte with King Gring and Torre. You can even say Torre because he's also does his stuff by himself.
Yeah.
True.
He was a writer as well.
Yep. You could put Read My Soul on there.
Yeah.
Facts.
You could put Curtis King TV on there. Where's Sway in the Morning?
Oh,
Gee, that was a big omission.
Like, where's Sway at?
shout out to Heather B.
Rap Roundtable, Dead End Hip Hop, Shawls Brown, Open Mike Eagle's been doing a lot of good things. Wayno has a YouTube. Mickey Fax does stuff.
Wayno. Yeah.
Jeremy Heck does some stuff on a YouTube channel. $1 million worth of, we said that. The NFR podcast, you know, those dudes, they do a lot of stuff. that dope shift. Panda Chop is a YouTube channel too, where he interviews a lot of underground rappers. He does a really good job.
I like that name. That's different.
But yeah, those are a handful of people that I, additional to that I think, obviously us. But
Screwface.
Screwface John. Yep, he's another one. And I'm sure I'm missing some, but
Deleted.
yeah.
No, I mean, he kind of has.
I don't really like
bullshit
like
take.
that.
He definitely thrives in
bullshit,
and you know what I'm saying, pushing buttons. Essentially, that's his whole angle.
Yeah, it's just like
So he's kind of
just be a break. He's
not an Axe Lane though, right? Like, are they comparable?
He's just not a. But I feel like he's on the right side of it.
Oh, okay.
But at the same time, like he's not like media in the sense of like covering anything. He just like he's really kind of just covers beef in his own type of way.
Oh, okay.
Type situation.
Yeah, it's just like he'll see something and he'll just like go in on it. So it's not really like here, let me highlight something that's positive going on over here.
Yeah, he's gonna
like
troll you and talk about you for however long the video is. I mean, if we're putting some of these people in this conversation, I know FD Signifier does a lot of long form videos, but he does hip hop videos as well.
I had him on the list as like the adjacent, and I had deleted because I'm thinking I might put a video out about this, but deleted and him were both in the adjacent category.
What's my boy's name? We use his clips from time to time. I think he'd be more adjacent. Doctor, what?
No, Professor Sky.
There you go, Professor Sky.
Yeah, he's another adjacent as well.
Yeah, I like. I feel like
Fantano, I feel like Fantano is an adjacent as well. You know what I mean? There's lots of really good people in this space. So
yeah,
I know that this isn't necessarily.
They say Rob Markman on there.
Yeah, Rob's on there. Yeah. So and Rob's been doing some good stuff. But.
Yeah, I see some names on there that should be there. Now I would do this. I move some stuff around, but. The omissions, man, there's a handful where I'm like, man, I don't know. Like,
our criteria would be a lot different too, though.
Yeah, you'd actually have to,
talk about hip hop all the time.
Yeah, that'd have to be.
Make sure hip hop podcast. Yeah, talk about rap.
And honestly, I mean, I know if we're naming people, I would put ourselves in there far as, you know what I'm saying, humbly, of course, as far as actually addressing what matters in hip hop, essentially. Sure. And trying to steer away from all the noise. Yeah. I think we do that.
Yeah, I had us on the list. I just didn't mention it. But
like I remember it was a few weeks ago when the whole thing with Clay and Megan, somebody asked me, hey, you guys going to talk about that? And I was like, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No, like there's no discussion I want to have about that. And even if I did, you don't probably want to hear what I have to say.
Yeah, so, there's one thing to, you know what I'm saying, build content around what's popping, and there's another thing in chasing the algorithm based off of just bullshit. Like I literally made a post on Facebook today about how just stop giving people the attention, like these pages and people that are monetized. Stop giving these people attention by commenting and sharing their stuff.
Yep.
Because you're essentially paying them for that.
Yep.
I'll see bullshit like that and I'll just keep scrolling. Mm-hmm. I'll take a mental note. I might take a picture of it and say, look at this bullshit.
Yeah.
But I'm never going to aid in paying somebody that's purposely pandering and, you know what I'm saying, pretty much trying to light people up to you know what I'm saying, talk, because they don't care if your comment's good or bad.
Yeah.
As long as you're commenting on there, you're adding to their pocket essentially. So
it's just academics.
Yeah, don't gaslight me because I'm not going to take it.
Yeah,
gas is too expensive right now.
You are now listening or watching the New Old Heads podcast. Our official 1-hour episode is released every Saturday at noon Eastern, where we share our exclusive uncut 2-hour episode to our YouTube members and Patreon members early every Wednesday. The show is brought to you by Coleman Dental, Indie City and Vinyl, Akademiks, and Bringing Down the Band. And most importantly, you. You can support the show directly by becoming a member at patreon.com/newoldheads, where we embrace the new, respect the old, and remain ahead.
So we're going to do this. The best hip-hop producer lives every year since 1979. I haven't looked at anything yet, so.
We're all new eyes on this.
So 1979 is Sylvia Robinson.
Let me see.
And Sylvia Robinson was the producer for Sugar Hill Gang's Rapper's Delight.
I respect it.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I don't know if there's really... That probably was the biggest record that year. It's
probably was the only hip-hop producer that year.
Exactly. If we go up a little bit to 1980, we have Rocky Ford and J.B. Moore.
No relation.
I was just about to ask.
So I am actually not hip. So
What song credits do they have?
let's see
Curtis
here.
Blow.
The Breaks?
Ford and Moore grabbed Curtis Blow and wrote Christmas Rappin'. Let's see. Ford and Moore produced the whole thing of Curtis Blow's self-titled 1980 debut.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, I think a lot of these early ones are going to track basically based off of
Yeah, because they're
the
only like,
availability of producers back then.
That's fair.
you know, there's only 6 other records that came out that year. Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was 81, and it has, now I hope I'm doing it right, Pumpkin, and Friends.
No, they're saying Pumpkin,
Slut.
and then they're saying Pumpkin and Friends.
Oh, I don't know. That's why I'm at.
No, I'm
yeah.
saying that's what they're saying.
Appreciate you, because I saw the
Yeah.
slash.
I'm
threw
not
me
hip.
off. I'm not hip.
Yeah.
Credentials are, let's see.
Feel the Heartbeat from the Treacherous 3.
Okay. Do It, Disco 4, and every other release from Bobby Robinson's Enjoy Records that year. Damn, for a whole label, that's like some KLC type shit. I respect that. Manny
Yeah.
Fresh.
Feel the Heartbeat.
I respect
Being
that.
a Gangster is so neat. 1982. Arthur Baker, which is interesting because
It looks like Rick Rubin.
I believe Arthur Baker was a disco producer.
Probably
I believe.
was. Planet Rock.
Planet Rock.
So Planet Rock with Bombata and the Soul Sonic Force. Arthur Baker was a shit DJ, quote unquote, who wanted to make music when he began his career and had Planet Rock. Not only did Planet Rock solidify Bombata's move to from taste-making DJ to legit star, which lasted until the abuse allegations. And well, that's not even correct because he wasn't a star for that long. But anyways,
That part.
He made Planet Rock.
one of the most influential songs of anything. It changed the world. So
Big record.
Shout out to Kraftwerk and Trans-Siberian Express.
So it also says the machine, which flopped initially, I believe the 808 machine, had a distinct sound that once Planet Rock hit would spread across the world. It was Planet Rock that got Egyptian Lover to pick up an 808 and began the LA electro funk that gave us Ice-T and NWA and Miami Bass. So you can say there's definitely a lot of influence there.
All right.
Man, let's see.
83.
83.
Larry Smith.
Larry Smith.
Great year.
Yeah, 100% worthy candidate.
Let's see.
It's Like That, Sucker MCs,
Yep.
Hard
Hard
Times, Jam Master Jay, Run DMC, Money Dollar Bill, y'all. You've Got to Believe. Love Bug Starsky. Okay.
That's a nice, legendary right there.
1984, another good year.
Larry Smith. Still
Would
holding
be
it down.
Larry Smith again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's classic.
Friends.
Run
Friends.
DMC.
Freaks Come Out at Night
Yeah.
from Houdini,
yeah.
and Run DMC.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say that's a damn good thing to have for that year.
Yeah, he ran it back to back.
Now the next up, 1985,
Aha.
Rick Rubin.
See, don't Rick and the Arthur picture look the exact same?
They look similar.
White dudes with long hair.
Yeah.
And beards.
So King of Rock, Run DMC, and Radio LL Cool J. So,
That's pretty self-explanatory on that
Def
one.
Jam.
yep, that's
And Def Jam. Yep. I'm not mad at that.
1986
Rick Rubin.
is a repeat.
Makes sense.
Was that Beastie Boys, maybe?
License to Ill.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
And
Raise
then
It.
Raise the Hell. Run DMC.
Yeah.
Excuse me, 1987 is Said G.
I'd be curious to see what the records.
I'm not super familiar with this fella.
Criminal Minded. Boogie
Okay.
Down
Okay.
Productions.
There it goes right there.
And Funky.
Ultramagnetic MCs. Damn.
Yeah.
All
Criminal Minded was,
Yeah,
in
that's
itself.
big.
Yeah.
That's
So-
big.
So it inspired the production on Public Enemy's It Takes a Nation.
Yeah, that's tough right there. That's a good one to have under your belt right there.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely get that.
1988.
Starting to recognize them a little
Marley
bit now.
Marl. Oh man. In Control, Volume 1, Marley Marl. Going Off, Biz Marquee, Long Live the Kane, Big Daddy Kane, Born to Be Wild, MC Shan, Poison, Cool G Rap, and DJ Polo.
Yeah,
That is a list.
absolutely.
That is a list right there.
1989. Prince Paul.
De La Soul is dead. No, that's De La. No, that's
No, that's
3
just
Feet
3
High
Feet
Rising,
Rising, yeah.
which is an incredible record.
Well, he did
Yeah.
a lot of sampling on that joint.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forgot one.
They have honorable mentions: Dust Brothers, Howie T, and DJ Mark, the 45 King.
Yeah, I haven't listened to either one of those projects, but I definitely listened to 3 Feet High and Rising.
I swear.
A whole lot.
All
right.
Oh, the Bomb Squad.
So 1990 is the Bomb Squad.
It's crazy we don't get to them till 90.
Yeah,
hey, man.
That is crazy.
Fear of a Black Planet, Public Enemy, and America's Most Wanted by Ice Cube.
I'm surprised that they didn't put Dr. Dre on here already.
Well, you know what's crazy? Yeah, because he could have been 88.
Mm-hmm.
You think? Let me go back.
You know what's crazy about the 1990 with the Bomb Squad? Like they did America's Most Wanted. You know, Fear
and
of
Public Enemy,
and they also did Velvet DeVoe's first album,
which was crazy.
So honorable mentions they had were Sir Jinx, Timothy, and Large Professor for 1990.
Okay.
Oh man, one of my favorites.
So 1991 is
DJ Quick.
One of my favorites.
So what do they got for Quick? I mean, other than his
Quick is my name.
The Quick is the name.
Bitch better have my money.
Scandalous with High C and Second to None self-titled album. Yeah, quick. Yeah, it's a lot of. I'm trying to figure out. I know what year they're gonna give Dre.
They give
Dre has to have multiple years.
I know. I bet he's next.
1992.
I bet he's next. Yeah, The Good Doctor. I thought so. And he has Deep Cover and The Chronic. Self-explanatory.
Any honorable mentions on that one?
Let's see.
Muggs, Pete Rock, and Diamond D.
Where is that?
I don't see it. Unless you got to scroll further down.
Just got to scroll down.
Scroll down? Yeah. Okay.
1993.
I'm trying to guess it before I see it, but...
The RZA.
Makes sense.
I was still giving it to Dr. Dre.
Into the Wu came. So honorable mentions were Q-Tip, A Tribe Called Quest, Premier, and Dr. Dre.
Yeah. Sorry, Dr. Dre did. That was Doggy Style year.
Yeah, that was Doggy Style year.
That's
cleaned undeniable.
As much as I love 36 Chambers.
Yeah.
Doggy Style better than 36 Chambers.
Doggy Style cleared out the division.
1994. Easy Mo B.
Oh, okay.
Flavor in Your Ear by Craig Mack. Give Me the Loot. Warning. The What?
Yeah. Honorable mention: Warren G, Mike Dean, and Organized Noise.
That's crazy.
Noise.
And hold on, if that's 94, then isn't that also the year of Me Against the World?
Yeah. It came out fall of 94.
So yeah, he definitely deserved it. They're not even mentioning everything that he did. Yeah.
Damn, I forgot about Me Against the World.
Yep, that was fall of 94.
So 1995 is another return of the RZA.
See, they playing Dre.
Nah, Cuban Link.
No, I give credit when credit is due. RZA deserves it.
Okay,
but leaving Dre's only been on here one time.
I see what you're saying.
And he's been part of the game since the 80s.
Hold on, who did they give 1988 to?
I don't know. Marley Marl.
I'm sorry to give that to Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Well,
We Want Easy and Straight Outta Compton.
Yeah.
Cuban Link, Raekwon, Return to 36 Chambers, The Dirty Version, Old Dirty Bastard, and Liquid Swords alone.
Yeah, that was a good year for him.
Yeah.
For that year, that makes sense.
Good year for him.
Shout out to Havoc, the Beat Miners, and Easy Mo B.
Again. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. That makes sense. 96 has one of my favorite producer, whatever you want to call it,
team,
Organized
duo.
Noise. Yeah, team, duo, trio, whatever you want. AT Aliens covers it. Works for me.
They also had that year, would have been Goody Mob.
Soul
came
Food
out that year. Yeah.
Soul Food, yep. And then it says the honorable mention was DJ Shadow.
Interesting.
The Fugees / Jerry Wonder.
Oh, they produced Waterfalls that year too. That's
did
what
they do Waterfalls that
they
year?
did Waterfalls.
That came out in 94 though.
And the
single hit in 95.
And the Roots.
Did it hit in 94? Waterfalls?
The album came out in 94.
Did it?
What?
Nuh-uh.
No. Not Waterfalls with TLC?
Somebody Google it.
No,
No,
that's not 94.
no, you're right.
No, that's not
you're right.
94. No way.
No, I remember because,
95.
the Creep video came out. I was in college. So, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I know I ain't getting that old. All right. So, 97. The Hitman.
which would be Stevie J
And
Nashim Myrick.
What's my boy name? He used to do
I'm sure it says it if you scroll.
Derek
True.
D-Dot Adjolette.
D-Dot.
Yeah.
Life After Death, Notorious B.I.G., No Way Out, Puffy. Yeah.
And that was 97.
Yeah. I don't
Let me think back.
What
So
are we
97. I mean,
Trackmasters, Timberland, and LP are the honorable mentions.
Company Flow.
Yeah. Them albums there though, bro. For that year, I just don't know if it's, I don't know what we missing. For those two records, I don't know, man. That's what Bad Boy was.
yeah, they was hot.
You know what I'm saying?
But
We was
in the
outside.
same token, you had Daz Dillinger.
Yeah,
You
but
had
I love Daz.
you had the folks that did work on Tupac's All Eyes on Me album.
That was
and
quick Daz.
Machiavelli.
That was Johnny J. And,
Yeah.
As much as I'm
Daz.
a fan of LP, that's kind of a reach as an honorable mention.
You think that's a reach?
Yeah.
Beats by the Pound.
What year?
98.
1998, a year I remember very well.
So that's the same year that DMX dropped.
I used to argue, man. Oh man,
Same year that
Isn't that the same year that Moment of Truth by Gangstar came out?
absolutely
Yeah.
99. Yep.
No,
but was
not-
was that enough for Primo to take Organized Noise out? I say no. With the volume they was putting out,
I said,
no way.
I said 98, so that we're talking about Beats by the Pound.
What
so.
year are we in?
We're in 98.
Oh, 98. Never mind. Okay. I
Make
don't
them
know
say,
why I said 99.
it ain't my fault. Every other No Limit record that came out, they was the volume, and you got to remember, Make them say, and it ain't my fault are two of the most known No Limit records still to this day.
They might win just based on sheer volume.
Based on that, but like this
Manny
is the
Fresh,
same year that DMX
Dane
and
Grease, Swiss Beats.
Yeah.
who produced most of DMX's stuff?
Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti.
You talking about
This is also the same year that Jay-Z dropped. Is it Hard Knock Life or In My Lifetime?
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah, so, 98 is Hard Knock Life.
So
Okay.
98 is this Dark and Hell is Hot,
Yep.
and then Flesh. Okay, yeah.
And Flesh of My Flesh, Blood
Same
of My
year.
Blood,
Same
yeah.
year. Yep. I'm not mad at Beats by the Pound. I'm really not.
It's also the same year that Aquemini came out.
Well,
And you know where my vote's in. It's also the same year that Pete Rock dropped
Soul Survivor.
Soul Survivor.
Yeah.
That's a damn good album too, man.
Yeah.
That's a damn good album. 99 is The Good Doctor. Slim Shady LP, which went crazy, and Dre 2001. I think that pretty much
I
takes
think-
care of that.
Yeah.
Honorable
the
mention
sonic
was-
sound of 2001 was like anything I've ever heard before up to that time.
Clean album too, man.
It's definitely like a given, I think, probably. That's
Yeah.
one of the few givens.
Yeah.
Manny Fresh, Swizz, and Timberland were honorable for that year. That's cool. They all had heat. Let's see here.
2001?
Earth Tone 3.
I have no idea who they are.
Now,
that's-
this is good. I'm about
That's
to learn
3
something.
Stacks and
It's big. 3 Stacks. Miss Jackson, B.O.B.
Stank on You.
Stank on You. Huh.
This is the year of 2000. So 2000.
I don't think so.
They didn't have an honor. Oh, yeah, they said Dr. Dre, Jay Dilla, and The Alchemist were honorable for 2000.
Huh.
Stank on You hit, though.
It did. But
It
I'm
hit.
thinking about all the albums that came out in 2000. So you would have had Doc's The Name, or did that come out in 99? Doc's The Name and Judgment Day.
That would
Oh,
have
you
been
talking about, Method
99.
Man.
99, okay.
Like Water for Chocolate, I believe.
That was 99. Or was that 2000?
That was 2000.
That was 2000.
Yeah. So that's why Dilla's on here, I'm guessing, because that and Slum Village.
Supreme Clientele,
Wobble Wobble.
Like Water for Chocolate. Damn, the,
Dead
the
Prayers.
Dynasty, Jay-Z,
Dynasty.
Fantastic Volume 2,
Yeah, Train of Thought.
Reflection Eternal.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
So that's who's that?
High Tech. That would have been
High
High
Tech
Tech.
yeah.
Damn.
I got incarcerated that night. That album came out. So that means that Tarantula came out that day too. So I bought both of them.
Crazy how music just marks time,
Yeah.
good and bad.
Look that one up,
Yeah.
Gobo. Tarantula.
Trash.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I actually agree with Earth Tone 3.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. And me being a big Outkast fan and Stankonia being probably one of my favorite albums that year. As far as production duo or team for the year, I can't say I agree.
I don't know if I can vouch for that. If we being completely honest.
I mean, if you got Fantastic Volume 2 and Like Water for Chocolate, I think that's an easy one for me.
Yeah, because Stankonia is the only thing.
Yeah. I said Bob or B.O.B., didn't they?
Bombs Over Baghdad.
Bombs Over Baghdad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. B.O.B. wasn't out yet.
That's what I was like, was that early Bob?
Bombs Over Baghdad was cold, though.
I call him Bob. Okay.
Yeah.
2001. Kanye to the...
Oh, the good old Kanye.
I think that's too early for Kanye.
Well, this is Blueprint.
Oh,
it can't be too. Yeah, it can't be too early.
Yeah.
He was putting out heat for Rockefeller.
You could argue Just Blaze.
You could because they both were on there.
That's what I mean.
But I'm talking about the records outside of the Blueprint. So they both were given
because he did In Cold Blood. He did Guess Who's Back for Scarface.
Was that 2000? I don't think Guess Who's Back was 2000.
The Fix came out in, I don't think it was 2000.
This is 2001.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right, 2001. Sorry.
Okay.
The Reason, Nothing Like It, Gangsta Gangsta.
Man.
Yeah, The Reason. Yeah. That's a good one.
It's not a ton of records though.
I'm sure Timbaland has some shit in there somewhere. Missy Elliott production.
Yeah, maybe.
The Neptunes, Just Blaze, and LP are honorable.
LP?
2001.
Why are they? What are they doing?
What the LP doing?
Lone is thrown off.
I mean, I guess from this is definitely a New York bias here because don't get me wrong. Like at this time, LP was doing a lot of stuff. Was this Def Jux era?
Gotta be
LP production.
It's gotta be
credits. 2001. Cannibal Ox's Cold Vein. Cannibal Ox, Aesop Rock, Nickel Plated Rockets. Mr. Liff. Okay, I mean, if you're
of a certain vibe,
like if you understand what that is, then okay,
check the box off.
Then I can acknowledge that for sure.
All right, so 2002 to me, this is a no-brainer. The Neptunes. That Justified album was crazy.
Yeah, should have been Mike's.
Should have been.
Man, I wish Mike would have took that album.
Yeah, I need Mike on Senorita low key.
Yeah.
I could actually hear that too.
I can hear every one of them, but anyway.
Yeah. Honorable mentions: Just Blaze, Kanye West, and Eminem.
Lord willing, boy.
I ain't never been the biggest Eminem production fan.
Nope.
His first two albums was cold, but after that,
hold on. What year did Murs drop? 316.
316 with Ninth.
That was 2004. Okay, and what year was The Minstrel Show?
2005.
3 or 4.
Nope.
2005.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was right there.
Okay, because I thought maybe they were in the same year. Because if that's a very strong.
Y'all know what's crazy? I saw an interview since we're talking about the Pharrell thing with Michael Jackson. Rodney Jerkins, who worked very close with Mike, said that he gave those demos to Michael Jackson, and he said the sounds were too primitive.
He wanted Nori sounds.
He said those are too primitive.
He said I want something like Super Thug.
The Listening dropped in 2003. So he's like 3, 4, 5. So I don't think he's going to have any years.
Oh, man. I was outside.
Lil Jon?
2003.
I was definitely outside in Deal Street Bar and Grill at Ball State University.
Yeah.
And this dude was everywhere.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Heatmakers is an honorable mention, which would be Dipset related, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Kanye West and Just Blaze, who were just killing shit.
That Get Low.
Everything
that Casio, man. That Casio was doing work.
Hey.
2004, another repeat. Kanye to the West. College Dropout.
Amazing album.
I'm guessing around this time, too, is probably when he was released. Like, I'm very curious. Honorable mentions are Neptunes, Manny Fresh, and Salai Williams. I don't know who that is.
This album here, though, this just shook up a lot of things, man.
Yeah, I Want You by Janet Jackson as well.
I guess who's back, boy.
Selfish by Slum Village was that year.
Yeah.
Throw Your Hands in the Air, Mobb Deep. I Try. Talib Kweli and Mary J. Blige.
Oh, yeah. I
Used to
remember
Love
that.
You, John Legend.
Yeah.
I remember
This
that.
Way by Dilated Peoples.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was
100%.
This
100%.
was,
he was getting
This
Dilated
was the
Peoples on
year.
the radio.
That was the year.
This
Facts.
was the year.
Selfish was actually, so you could get a ringback tone. That was my ringback tone at one point in time, was Selfish.
We was just spending money on
Spending
shit.
money on dumb shit.
Gobo like Kanye doubles back in 2005, and I don't feel like I'm mad at this because they had Commons B.
Yep.
Yeah.
One of my favorite records ever. Late Registration,
Yeah.
another brilliant album.
Yeah.
I don't see anything wrong with this.
Nope.
Nah, he was killing it at that time. Also, Brand New by Rhymefest.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Dreams by The Game.
It tracks.
Nah, Kanye had a run. I ain't gonna hold you. This before all the foolishness, but he had a run.
Honorable mentions were probably nobody, but they have Just Blaze, Shawty Red, DJ Paul, and Juicy J.
I like this one for 2006.
Toomp.
DJ Toomp. I like this one. Very underrated. What You Know, T.I., Love It, Jeezy. Yeah, man. Yeah, Toomp was everywhere.
Yeah. So was Shorty Red.
Yeah.
He probably going to be, I bet he coming up in the next
I
couple
bet they
years.
No, it's not going. He's
not gonna
probably
make it.
You don't think so?
no. He's probably honorable mention on.
Jay Dilla, Cool and Dre, and the Neptunes.
Yeah.
J Dilla's interesting.
For this year?
Well,
06?
it's Donuts. It's the year he passed away.
Yeah,
He had 2
yeah.
on Ghostface's Fish Scale.
Mm-hmm.
He had 1 on Busta Rhymes' Big Bang. He had
Which were all heat.
He had The Shining. He had 2 on The Roots Game Theory.
Damn.
He had Take It Back with Mad Lib. He had Clap Your Hands with Guilty Simpson, which I love that record.
He had
That
a
was
little run.
it was a tough year.
Yeah.
So
Go on, look up Whip
So
Me
when we
with a
talk
Strap.
about the most popular song, yeah, Toomp definitely got the most popular song.
yeah.
But as
Them
far
two
as
songs-
like working,
Those two records
close.
were
yeah,
huge, though.
yeah, they
Those
were.
two records was huge in 06, bro.
Yeah.
2007. It's a four-peat for Kanye West, or whatever you want to call it.
Man, I mean,
Graduation
Fine
and
and
Fine and
Forever.
Forever.
I mean,
Yeah.
And also The Game, Wouldn't Get Far.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He probably had done some shit for Brandy in there somewhere. And
They had a dope record too. I can't remember the name of it, but that record was
Honorable
fire.
mentions The Runners. Wow, I remember The Runners.
Yeah,
They had a
Runners was
very,
tight.
very short
Yeah.
run.
yeah,
They were with not Jody Breeze.
they was in
Ace
Florida. They was
Hood.
definitely Florida.
Ace Hood.
Cool and Dre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ace Hood.
They were in one of my
Chevy
scratch
riding
magazines.
hot. No, that was Cool and Dre with Chevy riding hot.
But there, another honorable mention was Soulja Boy, which that was when he came out, which he had 1 record, right?
That mug was huge though. It was I ain't
Crank that.
Still, yeah.
Crank that, yeah.
And
He can still
interesting,
perform it.
one of my favorite producers, Exile, which this is the year that Below the Heavens came out.
Hey,
Yeah.
listen. Long put
Very
me
good album.
Long put me on the Below the Heavens, and then I shared it with Pete's sake. And I sat there and listened to that record like 3 times in a row and was like, I've never heard nothing like this.
It's so good.
No.
I'm
It's-
talking about
Yeah,
top
it's so
to
good.
bottom.
Yeah, no, it's one of the best albums ever made. Saw him in Chicago.
Yeah.
That's actually the first time I saw a tall black guy perform.
Was that Sub T?
Yep.
Sub T. 2008. Drummer Boy.
2008.
I
Let's
think
see. What
let's
he
see
got
what
going
Put on
on?
by Jeezy. What Up? What's Happened with T.I.
that's big. Because that was on Paper Trail.
Yeah,
That's a big record. Put On is a big record too.
that's a very
Yeah,
big
Put On.
record. Featuring Kanye.
Yep.
Honorable mentions Bangladesh, Jim Johnson.
I remember Bangladesh.
And again, Kanye West. 2008. Who was dropping in 2008? Okay, that's 2008. 2009 is who?
Noah. 40. You know 40. Drake's producer 40.
Shabib.
Shabib.
Yeah, he
So
was
Far
the best
Gone.
producer that year.
Yeah, hands down.
He wasn't.
Dot the Genius, Bangladesh, and Drummer Boy are honorable mentions.
Yeah, there's no way 40 should have got that.
I need to see the
2000
records because So Far Gone
I mean,
is
it's just
fire.
so far gone.
Is that all he had?
So you got to think what else dropped that same year. So Far Gone used interpolations of 808s and Heartbreak,
Justice
which would
League?
have been
Oh, yeah.
Kanye
Oh,
West
yeah.
again. Yeah, Justice League was hot then.
Rick Ross, Fabulous.
Man.
Yeah, 40 shouldn't have got that.
DJ Khalil, Knots. Had he had
Shout out
Asher
to
Ross, Slaughterhouse, and Snoop Dogg. Alchemist
Okay.
dropped Chemical Warfare. Produced The Antidote with Fashawn.
He was moving around, but that Drake is the main piece. That's
The
So Far
whole
Gone
reason
was
that
cold.
album existed, it was because of 808s and Heartbreaks.
That's fair.
2010.
Oh yeah. Lex Luger,
I think I'm Big Meech.
Larry Hoover, BMF.
Yeah.
9-piece. MC
Yeah.
Hammer, See Me Now by Kanye West.
Yeah, man. This was a nice little run. This was a nice little run right here.
Yeah.
Honorable mention Kanye, Tyler the Creator, which probably isn't.
Yeah, there's no way. Cause
I don't
Rock
think that-
Marciano. Which
yeah,
They-
no,
that's
no.
cap.
Yeah, that's big cap.
Didn't you say New York bias earlier?
this is
That's big cap.
That's big cap.
This is white hip hop nerd.
Yeah, even Tyler would tell you I was trash then.
Yeah.
Yonkers was fire.
Even though it was a stock Reason sound. I mean, for the Yonkers beat,
It wasn't nothing crazy, but that particular song was fire. But as far as
2010.
Yeah, no.
That's cap.
Yeah, that's big cap.
They know that. That's cap. 2011.
Yep.
40 returns. Again.
Yeah, they big capping now.
2011 they got
glazing.
40 for
They glazing Drake.
Take care. Honorable mentions Kanye West, Clams Casino, and Hit Boy.
Yeah, man. Take Care was pretty big.
Hit Boy did Ends in Paris. What else did he do? Lex Luger had another big year. Ham,
yeah.
Hated that record.
Yeah, I did too. But
I never liked it,
Yeah.
but that mug was a big record.
No, I did Common's The Dreamer Believer. Watch the Throne.
Yeah.
Just Blaze did stuff for Saigon, Joel Ortiz, and Drake. Alchemist did Covert Coupe.
2012, Mike Will made it. I think this is going to make sense. Let's see. No Lie, 2 Chainz, Bands That Make a Dance, Huge Record, Juicy J, Turn Off the Lights, Future, Mercy, Kanye, Trap Back, I'm Up, Gucci Mane. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think that one need to be discussed. 2013, Kanye returns again. Yeezus. I'm cool on Yeezus. I've always been cool. My Name Is My Name, Pusha T. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
I've always been cool on Yeezus. Never liked that
But
record.
how much did he actually do off that? My Name Is My Name.
I'd have to.
I'm not even sure.
I have to look that one up. But
How much did he actually do on Yeezus? This is after
I think he did all of Yeezus. I think with some collaborators.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he should have got probably both them years at 40 got it.
All right. 2014. That's 2014?
That was 13.
Okay, 2014 is Mike Will Made It.
Again.
No, that's the previous one was Kanye.
He's got 2, right? Because Mike.
Yeah, that's
he did
twice.
12.
Yeah,
That's
he
right,
had
he did
12,
yeah.
No Flex Zone, absolutely.
No flex.
Yeah.
Zone.
No Type.
No Type.
Move
yeah.
That Dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Dude, yeah.
Honorable mentions DJ Mustard, Lena on the track, and of course Madlib. He did drop his first project with Gibbs that year.
2015, Metro Boomin.
Boom, boom.
Boom, boom.
Thought it was a drought and Jumpman.
Yeah.
If Young Metro don't trust you,
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot you.
Honorable mentions Soundwave, Southside, and
You
Boy
stupid.
Wonder.
He's stupid.
Yeah, To Pimp a Butterfly came out that year, didn't it?
Damn, they gave it to Metro back, right? He doubled back. 2016.
2016 Metro Boomin as well. Savage Mode with 21 Savage. Father Stretch My Hands, Part 1.
That's big.
fire.
And then
yeah.
Bad and Bougie, which was massive.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that.
Yeah. Knowledge even got an honorable mention on this one.
Shout out to Knowledge.
What did he? Was this No Worries? No Worries. Hold on. No Worries. 2016. Was that what this was? Yeah.
That's
was.
it?
Yes,
Okay.
Lord.
All right.
All right.
Fair, I guess. It's 2017. No ID.
I know this
Based
is
upon
because,
only on 444.
I was about to say that's enough to get him.
I guess.
I
don't
guess.
know. Who are the honorable mentions? And
Metro
I love that
Boomin,
record.
Murda Beats, and Pierre Bourne or Bourne. I don't even know who that
I don't know
is.
that
They probably just don't want to give it to Metro Boomin a third time.
I feel like I need more time to like research who are in these years because like 2017
Top records.
Yeah, 444 was fire, but as far as like overall production, like as far as the stuff out, the other stuff that was out that same year, I wouldn't say yeah.
I think it was more about Jay
Pierre Bourne
popping out.
Pierre Bourne was Playboy Cardi.
Hey Keith, F these motherfuckers up.
Terry knew all the tags.
I feel like Metro Boomin might have had a stronger year that year.
Yeah, they probably just didn't want to give it to him 3 times. And they're like, oh, we got to change it up because
Yeah, let's give No ID in here.
Yeah,
just
so we can
throw him a
seem
bone.
Yeah,
like we're somewhat credible.
Yeah.
2018. So 2018 is Take Keith. I don't know what does he produce. I don't know who this is. I mean, I've heard the name, but
Yeah.
Black Boy JB's Shoot and Drake's Nonstop.
Okay.
Metro Boomin dominated with the solo album Not All Heroes Wear Capes. It works with Savage Modes 2. Kanye West produced a series of albums, Daytona, Yay, Kids See Ghosts. Boy Wonder did Drake's God's Plan. Mike Dean, Travis Scott's Astroworld. That's a strong one up there.
That's a strong
too.
one. Yeah.
Soundwave was a
Incredible
key
producer.
producer on Black Panther album.
That album was cold.
This one's close.
Metro had a case to be made this year.
Metro had a case for multiple years in a row here. So 2019.
Mad Lib.
Interesting.
Bandana.
That's it?
I think that's all they got list. Freddie Gibbs.
All right.
I don't think they just throwing names out there.
Yeah, that's. I mean, don't get me wrong.
It's cold,
based on
though.
because
I like Bandana.
it is, but like
Bandana wasn't better than Pinata to me. I don't think.
You can tell just based on the criteria that it seems like they're using as far as like just big records.
Yeah.
Like you can see,
breakthroughs.
And so when you see Madlib, and I love that he's on the list because for something, but you got to look up the rest of that year. There were people who just had bigger records.
Mustard, Kenny Beats, and Wheezy are the honorable mention for that year.
What if
Granted, Mustard hasn't won yet.
Which is crazy because I figured he'd have snuck in here at least one time. Maybe he
could have
will.
got that Take Keith year.
Oh, he also that same year he produced on Madlib did on West Side Gun's Fly God is an Awesome God.
Okay.
And also MED and Guilty Simpson's Child of the Jungle. But still.
I think Bandana was the curveball that was just very well executed. And I think they're giving him a lot of peace for that. Okay, 2020 is Hit Boy. And dude is usually everywhere. So executive produced King's Disease, Big Sean's Detroit 2, Benny the Butcher's Burden of Proof.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
Alchemist is up there too.
Yeah.
Alfredo, West Side Gun.
Good call.
Music to be Murdered by.
Alfredo was fire.
So yeah. Yeah, those are some as well.
I'm not mad at Hit though.
No, he's been on a good run.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that one. Let's see. 21 is Alchemist. 2021 in there.
Just checking all the boxes off, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. So is it
Haram
Bo Jackson Super Tech? I remember that cover is fire. Let's see. Carry the Fire, This Thing of Ours. This Thing
Who's
of Ours
honorables?
2. Rapper's Best Friend 6 and Cycles.
Metro Boomin had another good year.
Yeah.
So a lot of those names, Boldy James,
Yeah.
Bo Jackson, Arm & Hammer. I don't know. I feel like Alchemist, realistically, his year was like last year.
You think
Or
that's
maybe the last
that's a
2 years?
bigger
Man, he was definitely last year.
last year?
Yeah, he dropped like a project every two weeks or something. It was like new
And
Alchemist.
we still
new
ain't
Alchemist.
got the Erykah Badu one.
I don't know if we're
All
gonna
right.
see that one. That might be like Detox.
Damn.
Hit Boy was still on that run too, and of course Tyler produced his album. So those are a couple others. So 2022 is who?
Metro Boomin.
Metro Boomin is back. He's being trusted really heavy right now.
Heroes
And Villains.
and Villains.
Cal Banks did Dochi's Crazy Persuasive. Denzel Curry's Absol, Maxo
Drake
Creams,
stuff.
Sminos.
They had honorable mention Hit Boy, Alchemist, and Boy Wonder.
Okay. 2023.
I never can pronounce.
Banks.
Was it just BNYX? I'm showing my.
BNYX. I don't know who this is.
Yeah, I'm not hip.
He done
Who is-
something right.
Who's Binks?
I don't think
Binks.
it's
What did he make? Philly producer.
Okay.
Let's see. Drake, Travis Scott, Yeet, and more. So he did Drake for All the Dogs.
Okay.
He did 9 songs. Travis Scott, Utopia, he did 3.
Okay.
Yeet, he did 4. Uzi Vert, he did 1.
Okay.
Also did Quavo, Lil Tecca, Nicki Minaj, Cochise, Tizo Touchdowns, and Samara. So that's
He was
out
busy.
there.
that's
He was
a
busy.
lot of records.
He was out there.
Metro was named Hip Hop Producer of the Year at BET. 2024.
Metro Boomin.
Metro back.
We don't trust you. We still don't trust you. Like that. And BBL Drizzy.
Yeah, well,
Well,
hot year.
Sure, that shouldn't have been Mustard's year.
Mustard's
I'm
honor-
surprised Mustard ain't won.
You know,
Mustard's
Mustard did
honorable
not
mention.
like us.
Yeah.
Like that should have.
he is
Carter Got Wings.
Carter Got Wings and Tyler.
Mm.
And the last one on the list,
2025.
I believe, is Mr. Williams.
Pharrell. Interesting.
Yeah.
And what's that for the clips?
For the clips.
Gotta be for the clips.
I'm putting Alchemist.
Over Pharrell for the clips?
Yeah. For last year,
Mm.
there's nobody has had a year like the Alchemist had last year. Well, I mean, maybe
As
Kanye
far as
just dropped
the
volume,
amount of
volume of heat,
yeah.
just like over and over. Like he had Alfredo 2.
Yeah.
He had stuff with Currency. He had Life is Beautiful. Did the whole album. Z Loopers, he did a record on that. The High and Mighty, which is crazy. It's super underground.
I forgot they were a
Wow.
thing. Yeah, I had that because I remember buying their first album like in '99.
Yeah. Billy Woods, he did a record on that. Obviously, the Erykah Badu single that came out. Entire Alfredo 2, Evidence, Unlearning 2. He dropped 4 records. Jay Worley had a record. Mobb Deep had 4 records. Arm & Hammer's entire album. Yeah, man. To be honest, if we go back to 2024,
Swap him out.
he could. I think Alchemist. I think he clears both years because
24 and 25.
24 is Courtney Bell and Royce to 5'9" single. 5 records from Benny the Butcher's Everybody Can't Go. Hit Boy and the Alchemist.
Okay.
Schoolboy Q, Blue Lips got a record. Chuck Strangers, 2 records. Rock Marciano, Marciology has 2 records. J. Cole, Might Delete Later, got a record. Gangrene got, which is him in Evidence. They've got 8 records. Kendrick Lamar, Meet the Grams. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Conway the Machine, The Red Moon in Osaka. Big Hit, which is Hit Boy, and him and the Alchemist have 6 records. Action Bronson, 3 records. Boldy James, a record. Big Sean, a record. A$AP Rocky, a record.
Damn.
Alchemist, an entire album called The Genuine Articulate. Another record called Floppy Disk, and then
And then he had one with Metro Boomin.
and then an entire record with Rock Marciano. This is all 2024.
Yeah.
24 and 25 is Alchemist.
No, he had an album with Hit Boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think you named that one?
that's on there. Yeah.
Okay.
Theodore and Andre. Or wait, no.
He had an album with Hit Boy this year too.
I'm just saying, like, you could honestly go even further back. Like, if you wanted to go back to 23,
You think he's in that realm as well?
I mean, when you look at the credits, it's like Hit Boy, Larry June, The Alchemist, entire album. Russ, a single. Alchemist, entire album. Travis Scott, single. Alchemist, 45, big hit. Black Odyssey. Earl Sweatshirt, entire album. Var Dyer, I don't know what that is. Mike Wiki and The Alchemist, entire album. Maxo, 2 records. Danny Brown.
That's a lot of volume, man.
Alchemist Flying High Part 2. Drake, Wickman. Like,
That's a lot of volume, Lone.
you could even go back to 22, and I'm not even going to say that, but like, he's Tana Talk 4,
Man, that's
Currency
Benny.
and Alchemist, Continuous, Dr. Dre, GTA Online, Earl Sweatshirt, Axe Bronze. Like, there's a real, like, We Cry Together from Kendrick Lamar, Evidence, Rick Hyde. Like, you could make a very Soul separately, an entire album, not an album, but like a 1 record. Cormega, West Side Gun. There's a strong argument for, like,
3-year run.
Alchemist wiping the 2020s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Cormega, still out here doing it.
Please and thank you.
I'm just saying. So
Lone, I think I'm with you
I don't disagree.
I think I'm in on the potential for 24, 25. Now that you broke everything down.
I
think I'm in
He's
with you on
he's
20.
making a case for 22, 23,
I'm thinking 21,
24.
22,
he had a
23,
three-peat.
24, 25.
Nobody had a 3-peat on here.
Kanye.
Kanye had,
Not back to
Not
back.
back to back.
He had like 5 though.
I think he had 5 entries, which shows you how great he was.
Like, if we're talking about from the perspective,
And Dre
don't
had
get me wrong,
1.
the Binks fellow, he had a very good year that year.
Oh, those records were huge.
because they were huge records. But
Yeah.
like, when you look at the volume and the range, like Alchemist's range from rapping with like this super dope underground artist, but also having a record with Drake, and then producing Meet the Grams.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a huge range.
I mean, the range is massive there, and doing full projects too. He's not doing like 1 or 2. Like,
Nah. Yeah. He's
So,
a
anyways.
workaholic. Yeah.
I'm not mad at that, Lone. That's a nice analogy right there, sir.
I'm thinking Alan the Chemist is a strong run for the last 3 or 4 years.
Hey, you might have to chop that up into something, man. You can go through it in depth and make your argument for the.
I think I just did.
Yeah.
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 So-
It really did.
Yo, that was very interesting. I actually learned something from that list because there was a handful of people where I'm like, I don't know who this is, which is fine because it's always about learning. So
I still think Dre should have won 1988.
Absolutely.
Dre only had
He only had 1.
One.
That's crazy.
No, he had 2.
Did he have
was it 2?
Yeah.
Because he doubled back
He had
when
92 and 99.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Man, that was
so
interesting.
he should have had. Maybe
He
that's they're
should have
trying
had
to
3.
spread it around, but like, yeah,
He should
88.
have had 3.
I think RZA had 2.
And then I
or
feel
one.
like they were just giving.
He had 2.
I feel like Drake must be in their pocket or something because they
It's
gave
complex.
40.
Yeah.
Dilla
Twice.
was honorable mention like 12 times, man.
But I think that's kind of standard because
Yeah.
Dilla never really, he wasn't that type of producer. I mean, he
That's
produced
fair.
a lot of records, but he was never like, I would say 2000, where he had Like Water for Chocolate in the Slum Village record, or probably his best shot
Best
at
shot
it.
to
That
get it.
was
But-
when
Maybe 2006, maybe. But
when was the supposed last Tribe album that came out? Because Dilla had tracks on there
yeah,
too.
he did. It was like in the teens.
It was
Actually-
2016, 17.
No, like 99, 2000.
Oh, he talking about
you're
the
talking-
love, the
movement.
love
Oh, yeah, yeah,
movement. Yeah.
Oh, actually, you know, I didn't
He had
think about
Find My
this.
Way.
Yeah.
It was some
And
more
he
records
had,
on
I
there.
mean, he had shit with Far Side.
True.
Oh, in 2000, to add to it, that was the year Busta Rhymes dropped Anarchy.
I remember that album.
And I think he produced Enjoy the Ride. He produced Show Me What You Got For Me.
Hey, that beat is cold.
So there's a
Look
couple.
that one up.
I think 2000 was the year that was like the trio, right? It was like the Big Boy Dre and.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
think
know.
that should have made
I don't think that
I
should
think Dilla could have snuck in there and got that one, maybe. I don't know.
because that might did the Love Movement come out in 2000?
I think the
That's
love movement was 99.
99. Okay.
Yeah.
And then Lab Cab in California came out like 98, 99.
95, 96.
Love
Was
Movement, Love Movement was actually 98,
Was it 98?
September 29th.
Okay.
Huh.
No, because didn't Love Movement hit like it was like that crazy week where it was like Lauryn Hill and
Miseducation.
you know,
what else
or
came
it was
out?
like a weird maybe 2 weeks where all these incredible rap albums hit.
Oh yeah, 2000. Okay, another one for 2000 for Dilla. De La Soul, Through Your City, Phife Dawg, Bend Over, Erykah Badu, Mama's Gun.
Yeah, he
Didn't
did
you
have
know?
a lot on that. Yeah.
Guru Certified,
Mm.
and the one at the top here, Little Brother by Black Star.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, he
that-
definitely should have got
I
it.
think he might have. That
Yeah.
might be the one right there. Oh, and the Light remix with Erykah Badu.
Yeah.
From the,
That didn't you know, boy.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Dilla, man.
okay.
I still have to have unnecessary conversations with people to try to convince. Well, not to convince, but I just question like, how do y'all not see what people are talking about when they reference him and his greatness? Man, I just don't understand it. I said, go look and do your homework, damn it, and understand it because
Damn it.
He also has,
enough is enough. I be getting mad, man. Like, go look it up, fam.
Damn
like,
it.
We not
Go
saying this.
look it up.
We're not saying this just to say it. Like, he really was like that. Like, go look it up.
Yeah, man.
I mean, just off Like Water for Chocolate and
Yeah,
it's
y'all have
fantastic.
heard these albums, you know.
Volume 2 alone.
But then I pull back and I say maybe they didn't know that he did these records. So just
That's it. He's not an in your face. He
Yeah.
never was an in your face.
I calmed down after
And
that.
plus,
but-
like, you know,
Damn.
a lot of the times the stuff like trying to get somebody to listen to Donuts who's not already a Jay Dilla fan
it's
is
not going
kind
to
of
happen.
it's gonna be a hard listen.
So
ain't it?
immediately when they said Dilla as an honorable mention for 2006, I was like, all right, it's a little bit too much rap nerd because that album was okay, but that was not one of Dilla's best projects.
No.
It just happened to be released right around the time he
Yeah.
died.
Yeah.
You
Pass,
know,
yeah.
but it's still good. But
Yeah, yeah.
that's number one. It's not even a hip hop record. It's just beats.
yeah,
you know,
just instrumentals. Yeah, man.
Well, all right.
Well, all right.
And if we put instrumentals on there, it would have been one year where
I mean,
what's
they got
his name
DJ
with it?
Shadow on.
Yeah,
Yeah, they did. That was interesting.
yeah,
That's a whole conversation right there. Instrumental albums
yeah.
that are dope. We have to.
Speaking of which, This Is Not Normal is out now. My brand new instrumental album.
I got a cop.
So go and check it.
Indeed.
I got a cop.
9
We'll see what
records.
you on there. I played the sample record. It was number 7, the one that you can actually hear. I think it was. I don't know. You had one of them that was available, so
Yeah.
I have to cop.
Oh, yeah, yeah, the
You know what I'm
preview,
talking about?
the
There was
preview.
one of them that
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could
yeah.
actually hear.
Yeah.
Let's
It's
see
like,
what-
you know what I'm talking about? You know, on your album?
on your album. Yeah.
I had one preview album on the Bandcamp where you could listen preview one record. So
I'm gonna cop and then I can listen at the gig tomorrow. See what's going on with that.
Say word.
I always got to support the brothers.
word. All right.
All right, y'all. Let's
See what that
count
bottle-
us on
see what
down,
that bottle
man.
look like over there.
All right.
You sound a little off.
We're ready. You got to drink that before it gets too warm.
NewOldHeads.com for all the education you need this year. If you see it, like it, subscribe, hit any bell you see for notifications. Don't forget to check out our Patreon where you can get fully unedited episodes. That's where all the fun stuff happens. We appreciate your support, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace.
In a minute.
Yeah. Throw down that box.
And I said throw down that box as Lone throws up gang signs.